This is a supine rock back breathing drill. Grabbing a yoga block, it feels really great for getting some length and expansion down in the pelvic floor, and then also getting a little bit of expansion in this lower region of the low back and also just overall posteriorly. So grabbing the yoga block, we're going to place it around the sacrum area, which is the very lower part of the spine, and kind of elevating. You might have to play around with it to find that perfect spot. We're going to bring the knees towards our chest. So kind of thinking about coming into a little bit of a ball, but we don't want to round through our shoulders. So we want to think about keeping our shoulders and our chest wide so we can stay nice and open, keeping the sternum elevated. So I'm kind of thinking about bringing my knees towards my chest, but without rounding into that full ball. In this position, you're going to get a little nice release through this lower side of the back, and you can play around with the yoga block position so you can kind of get into that just right position where you can feel that nice release through that low side of the back as we get some nice expansion on our inhales. So think about the chest and the shoulders nice and wide, bringing the knees towards the chest. And in this position, I can already feel like my sits bones are kind of spreading, and I'm feeling some nice length in the pelvic floor underneath me. So in this position, I'm going to think about a nice inhale, shoulders nice and wide. And exhale. On that exhale, exhaling from the bottom up. So feeling that abdominal tension, those ribs kind of knit together on that exhalation. Inhale. Feeling myself melt towards the ground on that inhale. And then exhale. Exhaling all the air out. Inhale again. You can play around with the position of the block, see what feels most supported for you, but ultimately you're getting that nice backside expansion, kind of melting into the floor below you. And also some nice length through the pelvic floor. I think the biggest thing is to compare doing this drill without the yoga block and just see how that feels differently. Especially in the pelvis. So this is your supine rock back with the yoga block to help promote some sacral nutation.